I'm Libby here at Kula Ice Cream Shop in San Diego, and I'm so excited to tell you about week 1 of Veganuary. We're starting a series called Straight to the Pint, where we are making and sharing gluten-free and vegan recipes every week. And today we are making gluten-free vegan waffles. When I was growing up, I freaking loved waffles. My dad would make waffles for us, and so when I couldn't have gluten anymore, I couldn't have my waffles, and it was so sad. So I actually made this great recipe that is both vegan and gluten-free, and it's really easy. It doesn't even have egg replacer or anything difficult. Everything you have in your pantry already. We also make this same recipe at our storefront and serve it with scoops of ice cream on it. So let's get into this gluten-free and vegan waffle recipe. It is delicious. So we are going to start by making a vegan buttermilk, but it's super easy. You just use, today we're using almond milk, and we add some lemon juice to it and vanilla and let it rest. And next we want to mix up the dry ingredients. We use a Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 gluten-free flour. It's my favorite. There are some gluten-free flours out there that don't rise as well, or just make the recipe a little bit drier or less spongy. So this one's my favorite. Also, you can always use an oat flour or an almond flour, but I feel like this is gonna give you the lightest texture. It's the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free 1-to-1. We have baking powder to make it rise, and brown sugar, and salt. After I mix up all the dry ingredients, I want to create a wet ingredients bowl as well. And that's going to be with the butter and our newly made vegan buttermilk. I'm just going to mix this up until it's just barely mixed. You don't want to over mix it because the baking soda is starting to work and the buttermilk is curdling a little bit. So I have my preheated waffle maker, and it is plenty preheated. And we scoop away. So this is about half a cup. And it takes about 7 minutes to cook the waffle to like the perfect amount where it's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. And our waffle is finally ready. So it looks really good. I like to top my waffle for breakfast with some vegan butter and maple syrup. Pure maple syrup is like so clutch. I really am excited for the rest of the recipes that we're making this month, and I cannot wait to show you next week's. When you make this waffle, or if you make any variation of some vegan recipes, be sure to share them with us, because we'd love to hear about what you're making and how it turned out for you. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Share this, subscribe to the email list to get our next recipe, and I'll see you soon. It was really good.